Good morning, and welcome to This is Another Day. Today's scripture reading comes from Luke chapter 1, verse 52. He has torn princes from their thrones and exalted the lowly. We often imagine Mary, the mother of Jesus, to be gentle and obedient, good and compliant, which she probably was. But there was a side of Mary that was just as revolutionary and trailblazing as the son she bore. Our scripture passage today is a portion of the Magnificat, which is Latin for magnify, and also known as the Song of Mary. In this song that she sings, Mary comes across less like a fearful, unmarried, and pregnant teenage girl on the lower rungs of society, and more like a resistance fighter, steadfastly focused on reorienting unjust social systems. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, the German pastor and theologian who was executed by the Nazis, called the Magnificat the most passionate, the wildest, one might even say the most revolutionary hymn ever sung. A far cry from viewing Mary as a silent figure in a nativity creche scene. Mary affirms God's beloved community in a way that should make us all, the haves and the have-nots, pay attention. Theologian Warren Carter writes, Mary articulates an end to economic structures that are exploitative and unjust. She speaks of a time when all will enjoy the good things given by God. This is another day to reaffirm Mary's words that help us to trust that the eventual upending of the unjust systems of the world will become a reality, since nothing and no one can thwart the purposes of God. And we can follow in Mary's footsteps as God's present-day revolutionaries, entrusted with this work of justice and reconciliation. So, Lord, help us today to do our part in building a more just community, one in which difference is respected and all people feel beloved. Give to us Mary's sure hope. Thanks for joining me today, and I do hope to see you again. Bye.